Hello, viewers. I've played Molemen Must Die for about an hour now, and it's an action game, an endless action game, really. I just want to give a quick shout out to this menu. Very cool how the bomb is tied into the gameplay and this menu. You start up, it drops right down, putting you right in the action. You want to follow the bomb. It gets you really quickly started. I love when games include things that have to do with the game in the menu. It just makes the menu more exciting. The menu has something to look at. You're the character on the menu. Games, please do this more. All right. Also, I kind of have to mention the humor of the game. It is poking fun at a thin-skinned gentleman. He probably is the president of the United States right now. That's something that this game is doing. If that's something that's going to bother you, then this game is definitely not for you. This is it, this is the world we live in now. Just kind of accept it. It's fine. It's it has to do with mole people, and they are trying to not be nice. They're not being nice. The mole people are being mean to him, teasing him. It seems from the beginning, and that's just what it is. That's the way it is. Sometimes you get a little bit of a humor game. I think it's pretty funny. If he saw this game, he'd probably tweet about it. You just really got to admit that he's pretty thin-skinned. Other than that, there are power-ups. You saw me die there, and then on the left, there's a new power-up I have. Huge enemies. You get a different power-up. They filter down from the left. They filter down, and you have to just keep getting a different power-ups every time. So each run is different in that regard. But it is like I said, an endless game. You will be playing this same kind of bits over and over and over again. I think that is something that could annoy people. That's just the type of genre it is, though. So I think that you will know already if this is your kind of game. You unlock new guns by leveling up and collecting these dots of experience and leveling up. My main character, the mole people attached to the bomb, and you just really have to get the bomb as deep as possible. That's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to it. I really thought I was going to pick up a new gun there. When it gets lower into the depths, though, I would say that you lose yourself. You can. Depending on the gun that you have, it can get a little hairy down there. A little mixed up. There's a lot of explosions and particle effects that are happening down there. It's sometimes difficult to keep track of yourself, especially depending on what power-ups you have. It can get, like I said, really crazy. The power-ups, the power-ups are like the whole part of this thing, So it kind of unfortunate. It's not that bad that I didn't want to play, or that I was really mad, but it's just something to be aware of, that you can just really lose yourself. It's really easy to have that happen. There's just so much going on in the screen sometimes. I really kind of wish that there was a different mode, and I know that's kind of odd, but something so we could test wow, this bomb is speeding up. No. Something that I could test the power-ups, maybe the ones I've unlocked already, and you could select them. Having the random power-ups each time, it's kind of difficult to keep track of. Kind of difficult to keep track of, since I don't really know what the run's going to be like. A new mode where I could choose the power-ups might be nice, or maybe a daily where the power-ups are selected and you could just run the daily, and that way it's kind of a set thing you could practice at. There's no way to practice this game. You just have to hope for the best that which power-ups you're going to get every time. I wish I could practice a little bit more. You get what you pay for here. It's a $3 game that is an unlimited game that is very simple and supposed to be silly. I think they nailed it. I had fun playing it. I have fun playing it. I'm having fun right now, actually. I think it's silly. It's got a good sense of humor, and the power-ups are all pretty interesting. I'm curious what other power-ups they're going to include and how far I can get. I would like to, they have a global leaderboard for the depth of the score. I would like to see how far I can get. I wonder. I always like competing against other people, this kind of leaderboard thing, especially if you're decent at it. If you're not good at it, it definitely sucks. The particle effects are just getting crazy, see? And you can lose yourself. So yeah, it's a repetitive game. It's $3. It's kind of like one of those throwaway games where you just have fun with it the one time. I don't know why I'm underwater right now, but I'll take it. You just end up kind of throwing it away. It's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you play a little bit, and it's like it's a couple hours of gameplay. All right, so I think you pretty much know. I like it. And if you watched this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this Peppinion of Molemen Must Die. There will be other interesting indie games shown on my channel, so do make sure to subscribe. Thanks.